What's going on, guys? It's the Skylander dude, and today I'm finally showing off my 100% complete Skylanders collection. Now that I have this beautiful display to show all the figures off, I'm going to show you guys the base set collection. And if you missed my shelf building video, I just want to clarify that a complete base set is every single Skylanders figure except for chase variants. So that's what I'm going to show off today, all 520 figures. I am going to go through each figure individually, just naming them off, because I actually find those type of collection videos satisfying and relaxing. We'll go through them all by element and then by game, starting here with fire. And of course, we're starting with Spyro's Adventure. We got Igniter, Eruptor, who is my favorite Spyro's Adventure character, Sunburn, and Flameslinger. Then I'm going to move right up here with Giants. So we got Hot Head, Hot Dog, Molten Hot Dog, Series 2 Igniter, Legendary Igniter, Series 2 Flameslinger, Series 2 Eruptor, and Lightcore Eruptor. Then I'll move back down for Swap Force, and starting up with the Gimmicklanders of that game. So Blast Zone, Dark Blast Zone, Firecracken, Jade Firecracken, Smolderdash, Lightcore Smolderdash, Frino, Firebone Hot Dog, Lava Barf Eruptor, and Volcanic Eruptor. Finishing up the first section with Trap Team, we got Wildfire, Dark Wildfire, Kaboom, Torch, Trailblazer, Hog Wild Frino, then the minis Weeruptor, Excellent Weeruptor, and Small Fry. And to finish off Fire, we go to the first half of the next shelf. So in Superchargers, we got Spitfire, Dark Spitfire, Hammer Slam Bowser, Dark Hammer Slam Bowser, Lava Lance Eruptor, the Burn Cycle, and then we got Hot Streak, Dark Hot Streak, Golden Hot Streak, and actually the last figure I needed for this case, E3 Hot Streak. I've had my E3 Hot Streak sealed for a long time, so it wasn't actually the last figure I needed to collect for the set, but I did want to get a loose one just so I can have it in the case. And to end off Fire, we got the Imaginators, Flare Wolf, Hardboiled Flare Wolf, Ember, Taekwon Crow, and Mystical Taekwon Crow. And now, Water. I'm sure you get the gist of how this is gonna go. In SSA, we got Whamshell, Zap, Slam Bam, Gil Grunt, and the sidekick Gil Runt. Then we got Thumpback, the sidekick Thumpling, Chill, Lightcore Chill, Legendary Lightcore Chill, Series 2 Zap, Series 2 Gil Grunt, Series 2 Slam Bam, and Legendary Slam Bam. Starting in the next shelf, we got Washbuckler, Dark Washbuckler, Freeze Blade, Nitro Freeze Blade, Riptide, Punk Shock, Blizzard Chill, Anchors Away Gilgrunt, and Lightcore Whamshell. And then Lobstar, Winterfest Lobstar, Snapshot, Dark Snapshot, Flipwreck, Echo, Tidal Wave Gilgrunt, and then the minis Dumpling and Gilrunt. Next is Dive Clops, Mistletoe Dive Clops, Deep Dive Gilgrunt, the Reef Ripper, Dive Bomber, and Springerhead Dive Bomber. And to finish Water, we got Kingpen, Dark Kingpen, Tide Pool, and Grave Clobber. Then from Water, I'm gonna move down to the first shelf again for Magic. Here we got Voodooed, Wrecking Ball, Double Trouble, Series 1 Spyro, which started my journey. I got the SSA starter pack around Christmas time 2011, Dark Spyro, and Legendary Spyro. Then we got Ninjini, the sidekick Mini Genie, Scarlet Ninjini, my favorite Skylander, Pop Fizz, Punch Pop Fizz, and Lightcore Pop Fizz. Then Series 2 Spyro, Series 2 Wrecking Ball, Series 2 Double Trouble, and Royal Double Trouble. And before you comment about Giants, I do have a Double Trouble 1.5, but it's not technically an in-game variant, so it doesn't count in the base set. Then Trap Shadow, Hoot Loop, Enchanted Hoot Loop, Dune Bug, Star Strike, Lightcore Star Strike, Lightcore Enchanted Star Strike, Mega Ram Spyro, Dark Mega Ram Spyro, and Super Gold Pop Fizz. And in Trap Team, there's Blastermind, Enigma, Deja Vu, Legendary Deja Vu, Cobra Kadabra, King Cobra Kadabra, Fizzy Frenzy Pop Fizz, Love Potion Pop Fizz, Spry, and Mini Genie. Then we're rifting into Overdrive with Splat, Power Blue Splat, Big Bubble Pop Fizz, Birthday Bash, Big Bubble Pop Fizz, Soda Skimmer, Nitro Soda Skimmer, Splatter Splasher, and Power Blue Splatter Splasher. And for Imaginators, we got Mysticat, Buckshot, and Pain-Yada, my favorite villain. Then Tech, we got Boomer, Drill Sergeant, Drobot, Trigger Happy, Trigger Snappy, and Legendary Trigger Happy. Then Bouncer, Legendary Bouncer, Sprocket, Series 2 Trigger Happy, Series 2 Drill Sergeant, Series 2 Drobot, and Lightcore Drobot. Then Magna Charge, Nitro Magna Charge, Spyrise, Countdown, Kickoff Countdown, Lightcore Countdown, Wind Up, Heavy Duty Sprocket, Big Bang Trigger Happy, and Springtime Trigger Happy. Back up with Jawbreaker, Legendary Jawbreaker, Gear Shift, Chopper, Treadhead, and the minis down here, Drobit and Trigger Snappy. We got High Volt up there, then Double Dare Trigger Happy, Power Blue Trigger Happy, the Shield Striker, Gold Rusher, Power Blue Gold Rusher, the Barrel Blaster, and the Dark Barrel Blaster. And yep, it's that time. The first of the big three. I've got Robo here. I picked him up back in the day when he first released in the US. Picked him up at Toys R Us for 30 bucks, so that was great. We got Chain Reaction, who is my favorite sensei, Dr. Crankcase, and Neo Cortex. Then I'll go back to the start on the next row for life, starting with Zook, Stump Smash, Camo, Stealth Elf, Whisper Elf, Tree-Rex, Barkley, Gnarly Tree-Rex, Shroom Boom, Lightcore Shroom Boom, Series 2 Stump Smash, Series 2 Zook, Series 2 Stealth Elf, and Legendary Stealth Elf. I'm going to be zigzagging a little bit just to go in order here with Swap Force, but I got Stink Bomb, Gorilla Drilla, Zulu, Legendary Zulu, Bumble Blast, Jolly Bumble Blast, Lightcore Bumble Blast, Thornhorn Camo, Ninja Stealth Elf, and Dark Ninja Stealth Elf. And in Trap Team, Bushwhack, Legendary Bushwhack, Food Fight, Dark Food Fight, High Five, Tough Luck, Sure Shot Shroom Boom, Barkley, Gnarly Barkley, and Whisper Elf the Mini. Over here, we got Thrillipede, Egg-Sighted Thrillipede, Turbocharged Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong was always my favorite Nintendo character, so it was really cool, probably even lucky that they picked him to be a Sky Amiibo. Dark Turbocharged Donkey Kong, Super Shot Stealth Elf, Dark Super Shot Stealth Elf, the Buzzwing, Stealth Stinger, and Nitro Stealth Stinger. And in Imaginators, we got Ambush, Boom Bloom, Chompy Mage, the second of the big three, who infamously I got for $1 in my Skylanders Hunting series, Jingle Bell Chompy Mage, and Crash Bandicoot. Starting Undead off with Cinder, Hex, Ghost Roaster, Chop Chop, Legendary Chop Chop, Eyebrawl, Ice Small, Fright Rider, Series 2 Chop Chop, Series 2 Cinder, Series 2 Hex, the Lightcore Hex, then Rattleshake, Quick Draw Rattleshake, Night Shift, Legendary Night Shift, Grim Creeper, Lightcore Grim Creeper, Legendary Lightcore Grim Creeper, Roller Brawl, Phantom Cinder, Twin Blade Chop Chop, and Crypt King, Nitro Crypt King, Shortcut, Bat Spin, Funny Bone, Ice Small, and Hijinks. Next up is Bone Bash Roller Brawl, Legendary Roller Brawl, Tomb Buggy, Fiesta, Frightful Fiesta, and the Crypt Crusher. And ending Undead, everyone's got a variant here in Imaginators. We got Pit Boss, Legendary Pit Boss, Chopscotch, Candy Coated Chopscotch, Wolfgang, and Dark Wolfgang. Next up is Air. In Sparrow's Adventure, we have Lightning Rod, Sonic Boom, Warnado, and Whirlwind. We got Swarm up here, Jetvac, Legendary Jetvac, Lightcore Jetvac, Series 2 Whirlwind, Polar Whirlwind, Series 2 Lightning Rod, and Series 2 Sonic Boom. It's time for Swap Force with Boom Jet, Free Ranger, Legendary Free Ranger, Scratch, Pop Thorn, Turbo Jetvac, Horn Blast Whirlwind, Lightcore Warnado. Then Gusto, Thunderbolt, Blades, Legendary Blades, Fling Kong, Full Blast Jetvac, Petvac, Power Punch Petvac, and Breeze. Next up is Hurricane Jetvac, Legendary Hurricane Jetvac, Stormblade, the Sky Slicer, Jetstream, Clown Cruiser, Dark Clown Cruiser, Airstrike, Egg Bomber Airstrike, the last of the big three, Wildstorm, who I also got for retail, Bad Juju, and Mystical Bad Juju. And now it's the 8th and final core element, Earth, with Bash, Legendary Bash, Dino Ring, Prison Break, Terrafin, Terrabite, Crusher, Granite Crusher, Flashwing, Jade Flashwing, Series 2 Prison Break, Lightcore Prison Break, Series 2 Terrafin, and Series 2 Bash. In Swap Force, there's Doomstone, Rubble Rouser, Scorp, Slobbertooth, Dark Slobbertooth, Hyper Beam Prison Break, Knockout Terrafin, and Lightcore Flashwing. Then up to Head Rush, Nitro Head Rush, Wallop, Fist Bump, Rocky Roll, and the minis Bop and Terabyte. Over here we got the Shark Tank with Sharkshooter Terrafin, the Thumb Truck, Smash Hit, and Steel Plated Smash Hit, who was actually the last character I needed to collect for this display case. As I mentioned, I had that E3 Hot Streak sealed for a long time, so that was actually the last figure that I added to the shelf, while this was the last figure I needed to actually physically collect for the set. And to end off Earth, we got Tri-Tip, Legendary Tri-Tip, Golden Queen, Dark Golden Queen, and Barbella. And then to finish off all the elements is the light and dark section down here. We have Nightlight, Spotlight, the Sunrunner, Legendary Sunrunner, Astroblast, Legendary Astroblast, Blastertron, Aurora, and Solar Flare Aurora. And in dark, there's Nightmare, Blackout, the Sea Shadow, Dark Sea Shadow, Nightfall, Starcast, Hoodsickle, and Steel-Plated Hoodsickle. And yes, I know he's not in light or dark, but this is the best place to fit him in. We have Chaos right in the middle down here. And you probably noticed this down here. I do have the UFO hat with the light and dark section over here just because it's kind of big and I didn't want to cover up any other magic elements over in their section. And I also just had some extra lights shining through that this just kind of uses to cover them up, so kind of works out. But let's show off the rest of the magic items over here. And you'll notice that there's actually not magic items on the top row of this riser just because they were able to all fit on the other 3 rows, so I figured why not collect them all there. In Spar's Adventure, we got the Dark Light Crypt, the Empire of Ice, Pirate Seas, Dragon's Peak, the Volcanic Vault, the Time Twister, Healing Elixir, Anvil Rain, Sky Iron Shield, the Hidden Treasure, Ghost Swords, Winged Boots, and Sparks the Dragonfly. Then there's the Scorpion Striker Catapult, the Dragonfire Cannon, Golden Dragonfire Cannon, and the Platinum Hidden Treasure Chest. Then swap forces over here with the Fiery Forge, Tower of Time, Shipwreck Islands, the Archean Crossbow, Sky Diamond, Battle Hammer, Platinum Sheep, and the Groove Machine. Trap Team is up here with the Sunscraper Spire, the Nightmare Express, Mirror of Mystery, Midnight Museum, Legendary Hand of Fate, the Hand of Fate, the Piggy Bank, the Rocket Ram, and the Tiki Speaky. And now into the final section, which stores the remaining magic items and creation crystals. We had the trophies and superchargers with the Sea Racing Trophy, Sky Racing Trophy, Land Racing Trophy, and the Chaos Trophy. Then we got the last of the magic items up here. I stacked up all the mystery chests over here. We have the bronze, silver, and gold Imaginite chests. Then the 2 blue ones from the Cursed Tiki Temple and Lost Imaginite Mines. Then there's the Griffin Park Observatory and Enchanted Elven Forest level pieces. And it's on to creation crystals. One downside to this shelf, I will admit, is that I'm practically laying on the ground over here to show you guys these creation crystals. But I'm gonna go in the same elemental order that the Skylanders were in. So I'll start up here with the Fire Reactor, the Fire Acorn, then to Water, get the Water Rocket Crystal, the Water Armor, and the Water Fang. Then I'll go back up to Magic with the Magic Lantern, Legendary Magic Lantern, the Magic Pyramid, the Magic Claw, then the Tech Armor and Tech Reactor. Then in Life, there's the Life Rocket, Life Acorn, Legendary Life Acorn, Life Rune, Life Claw. Undead is the Undead Fang, Undead Claw, and Undead Lantern. In Air, there's the Air Angel and the Air Lantern. And in Earth, there's the Earth Armor and Earth Rocket. Then finishing off the shelf with the Light and Dark, I have the Light Fang, Legendary Light Fang, Light Rune, Dark Pyramid, and Dark Reactor Creation Crystal. And although that does it for the shelf, there are still more figures to cover. It is dark up here, so I'll move these to go in depth, but I keep my traps on the very top, along with my Imaginative 3D print to fill the middle, tentacle difficulties. I've shown them off before, but let's take a look at these traps. It takes about 1.5 trap trays to fit every single trap, but once again, let's go through this by element. For the most part, this first blue trap tray here just has a bunch of different molds with the overflow going into the back, along with variants and villain variants. So I'll start with Tech over here. It may be kind of hard to see all the different molds, but we've got the Tech Tiki, the Tech Scepter, the Tech Angel, Tech Hand, Tech Flying Helmet, and the Tech Upside Down Handstand Trap. And in the back is the Steampunk Shredknot villain variant. Then water, there's the Water Tiki, Water Jughead, Water Log Holder, Water Axe, Water Angel, and Water Flying Helmet. And we got the Legendary Water Jughead and the Outlaw Brawl and Chain villain variant. In Life, there's the Life Torch, Life Hammer, Life Snake, Life Toucan, Life Sword, and I keep my Yawn trap separately in the back here, but there's the Life Yawn. And for villain variants, we got the Steam Broccoli Guy and E3 Riot Shield Shredder Trap. In Undead, there's the Undead Axe, Undead Skull, Undead Captain's Hat, Undead Hand, and I overflowed back here to the Undead Snake, Undead Orb, Legendary Undead Orb, and Legendary Undead Skull. In Earth, there's the Earth Totem, Earth Orb, Earth Hourglass, Earth Upside Down Handstand, overflow with the Earth Toucan, the Earth Hammer, and that's actually the Red Hot Tussle Sprout villain variant between those two. And then there's the Easter Bunny Trap. For Air, there's the Air Screamer, Air Jughead, Air Sword, Air Snake, Air Hourglass, and Air Toucan. In Fire, there's the Fire Torch, Fire Screamer, Fire Scepter, Fire Captain's Hat, the Fire Totem, and the Fire Yawn Trap. Then in Magic, there's the Magic Log Holder, Magic Totem, Magic Rocket, Magic Skull, Magic Axe, and the Magic Hourglass. I didn't really want to put the Light and Dark stickers on my original trap tray here, but I've got the Light Owl, the Light Rocket, the Light Yawn Trap, and the villain variant Rebel Lobgoblin. And in dark, there's the Dark Spider, Dark Sword, and Dark Upside Down Handstand. And finally, we've got the Chaos Trap and Ultimate Chaos Trap here. But that's it for traps. And I'll give you another quick look at my Imaginator 3D print tentacle difficulties. Now by now I'm sure you're wondering, what about Eon's Elites, and are you ever going to show up those Chase variants? And the answer is I decided to split up these collection videos by loose characters and all my sealed stuff. So in the next part, you can expect to see the Eon's Elites, Chase variants, and just other sealed Skylanders that I have. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching my 100% complete base set Skylanders collection video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Peace.